Hello! This short film has been posted on this webpage despite its poor quality because it is one of the few films available of the 7th Canadian Reconnaissance Regiment, 17th Duke of York's Royal Canadian Hussars, during their training period in England in 1943. The film has 3 parts. The first part shows officers and their drivers leaving a meeting. Visible in the driveway are staff cars and 2 Otter scout cars. The second part of the film shows a group of soldiers and their vehicles on a tactical exercise. The type of vehicle, the camouflage nets, and the way they are positioned along the road seems to indicate that it is a headquarters or logistical resupply group resting and eating before moving to the next position. The third part of this film shows Hastings, on the southern coast of England. Because of its proximity to France, this town was frequently targeted during German air raids. To minimize casualties, most civilians were evacuated, and since the town was sparsely occupied, many of its buildings were used to billet British and Canadian troops. The 7th Canadian Reconnaissance Regiment moved into town on the 6th of May, 1943. The film shows the Queen's Hotel on Front Street, which housed unit members and offices, notably the intelligence section, which was on the 2nd floor. Large emblems resembling the unit's hat badge can be seen in some of the upper windows. In this scene, we see soldiers exiting the hotel and presenting themselves to the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Victor Hugman, who was wearing a peaked cap, and to several others. They appear to be leaving the unit, possibly to attend a course. The scene also shows a dog getting a little attention and a view of the municipal pier and the English Channel. Later, on Sunday, 23rd May 1943, at about 1300 hours, 15 German Focke-Wulf 190s flew towards the shore just above the water. As they reached the coast, they pulled up and released their bombs. A 250-kilo bomb entered the intelligence office and crossed the room before exiting through a back window, crossing the street behind the hotel and entering and exploding in the Albany Hotel. The Albany Hotel, which was also being used to billet soldiers from the unit, was on Robertson Terrace, directly behind the Queen's Hotel. The blast shattered the Albany Hotel and compressed 5 floors into a pile of rubble. The explosion and subsequent collapse of the building resulted in the death of 11 Royal Canadian Hussars and 6 Royal Air Force members, and many injuries. We will remember them. Thank you very much for watching. Good day.